Supreme Court says a Budget Department circular allows the Chief Justice to purchase and use a luxury vehicle for security purposes. Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Cjsereno's order to purchase a 5.1 million peso Toyota Land Cruiser using SC funds is one of the grounds of an impeachment case being built up against her.
There are budget circulars regarding this matter. There is a definition of what a luxury vehicle is, and there is a budget circular that says who are exempted and who are not entitled.
Villanueva is referring to DBM Budget Circular number 2010-2 issued in March 2010 by former Budget Secretary Rolando Andaya. The circular has a 4-point definition of luxury vehicles. Cjsereno's Land Cruiser, a sports utility vehicle, falls under one of the definitions. The circular says the acquisition and use of a luxury vehicle is prohibited except when it is used for the security of the President, Vice President, Senate President, Speaker of the House, and Chief Justice. The circular also exempts the Office of the President and the Foreign Affairs Department, but only when the luxury vehicles are used by visiting foreign dignitaries. A procurement document from the SC shows the 5.1 million peso price tag for the vehicle is still exclusive of bulletproofing.
One of the charges is that, wow, you ordered a luxury car, Toyota, na bulletproof, etc. You know, so totally out of proportion to whatever your position, etc.
The answer clearly specifies where the purchase is coming from.
Okay.
So many of our judges have been assassinated, 27 since
27.
1999.
Okay.
And I am the chief of the third branch of government. Executive, legislative, judiciary, co-equal naman itong branches na ito eh. Head ako ng isang co-equal branch, co-equal with that of the executive department. And then, recognize ng DBM yan. Sabi, with respect to 5 people, President, Vice President, Senate President, Speaker of the House, Chief Justice, okay sila na hindi mag-economize sa kotse. They can have security vehicles with engine displacements that are high. Kaya engine displacement ang ginamit nila kasi yun yung may kaya ng bulletproofing. Ang purpose nun is so that it can be bulletproof. Kasi security vehicle, more than a luxury vehicle, it is a security vehicle. So, yung biniling Land Cruiser followed that DBM guideline. Nagka-public bidding, it was the cheapest or at least expensive of those that can be bulletproofed with that kind of engine displacement. So, hindi pa yan naka-bulletproof. And yan ang presyo that was the product of a competitive bid.
You mean to say the court and bank approved that purchase?
Yes.
What is it's not proper? Ganun ba yun? It's not moral?
Ang tingin ko ganito, no? Nang na-realize ni Attorney Gaduan na walang basehan yan, kung ano-ano nung sinasabi nila ngayon. This is the first purchase of the court for my use. First, in 7 years. Ang una kong ginamit na kotse...
Sandali lang.
No.
Walang binigay na bagong kotse nung pumasok kayo ang AJ.
Wala.
Kininong kotse ang ginagamit niyo?
Ang pinagamit nila sa akin is, one, a 1996 Toyota Crown na lumang-luma. So when I was given a car, it was already 14 years old. Laging sira at tumitirik. At butas pa yung mga gasket, kaya naamoy ko yung tambucho.
Hindi kayo bumili ng bagong kotse from 2010 to 2017. Ngayon lang kayo bumili ng kotse.
Nung naging Chief Justice na ako, gusto ko sanang pakita na kung pwede ba may konting frugality. So 5 years hindi ako nagpapapalit ng sasakyan. So ang ginamit ko yung sasakyan ni Chief Justice Corona.
Well, kauna-unahan din yan na isang kotse ng Justice ng Supreme Court na nagkakahalaga ng 5 milyon. Eh bakit naman yung ibang associate justices, mga kotse nila, mga naghahalaga lang ng 1.5 million? Meron ka bang logical na explanation na mas safe yung, yung Toyota Land Cruiser, except na talagang luxury vehicle yun. Yung 27 justices, wala yatang ganun, no? Pero sa kanya, wala mas siya dapat ikitakot kasi ang Supreme Court is a collegiate body. Pag ang decision niya, they come as a whole decision of the group.
But there's another one. Yung sa, you daw, yun ang pumunta kayo sa Boracay and you were in the best villa and then you had this presidential suite etc. And again, President Duterte mentioned that specifically.
Okay. So the Chief Justices had to meet in a place where they could sign the document, where they could meet, and where the historic photo op of the Chief Justices would be taken. There was one place there that was perfect for that, and that's the Presidential Villa. So, nag-meeting kami doon, pumirma kami, that led to the very important Boracay Accord, which is the Chief Justice's document that establishes deep ties among the judiciaries of the ASEAN. It was already in the budget that I requested in the Supreme Court that we would get Boracay, Shangri-La, and that we would have a meeting room for the Chief Justices, and it would be the Presidential Villa. So, approved ng Supreme Court yun. Okay. The budget for that was 240,000, but we were able to haggle for 138,000.
For the Presidential Villa. Okay.
And then, they gave us the free use of that event for a second day. So, bayad na yun. It was really primarily paid for as a meeting room and as a photo shoot room. Ngayon, sino ang tutulog doon paggabi? Eh di ang ginawa namin, 2 kwarto kasi yon. Ako pati yung staff ko, natulog na kami doon. Wala namang gastos sa taong bayan yun eh. Kung kumuha kami ng ibang kwarto, yun ang dagdag gastos.
Okay. Now, what about your trips, first class, and etc., na and you bring a whole entourage with you para kayong si former First Lady na you travel with all your entourage around you. What is the truth to that?
Yung sa travel ko, no? I have only traveled, by the way, 16 times lang. 1/6 for all of these more than 5 years.
So you travel
So,
about 3 times a year?
Okay. Dun sa 2 sa travel ko, wala akong kasama.
Wala kayong kasama?
Okay.
Kala ko may entourage kayo.
Wala. 2, no? But in majority of those cases, those trips, I only brought 1 aide. My chief of staff.
So where does he get your entourage?
And then, in some of those, I brought 2, and in 1, I brought 3. But these are key people that I needed. So yung word na entourage, hindi ko talaga alam kung saan niya nakukuha yun.
Itong mga trips niyo ba, it's of public record?
Yeah, public
and the
record.
number of people who accompany you?
Yeah. Una-una, wala akong first class travel business class lang talaga. Under the Supreme Court rules, which is in the Human Resources Manual, which was approved way before I became Chief Justice, yung rule na on travel, no? I am allowed to travel by full business class. Pero it makes sense for someone who is busy, yung mga tipong kailangan tapusin ng speeches, yung kailangan laging chine-check yung ibang trabaho pa at binabantayan, kailangan ko naman ng enough writing space because I write and I use my laptop during the flight. So I continuously work and then I have to have rest because usually pagdating ko, either I just have 1 night's sleep before or dadating ako sa morning and then sabak na sa meeting sa gabi, hapon or gabi. So that's the kind of life that I am leading.
President Duterte, when he travels, does he travel business class? Baka kayo lang ang nagtatravel, maybe he travels economy or what?
Well,
You
ang
don't
alam
know.
ko, nagcha-charter ng plane.
Well, napakababaw naman na dahilan noon. Bakit ka magsusulat? Ba't ka gagawa ng mga presentations mo on the plane? Di, siyempre dapat doon pala sa opisina, ginagawa mo na yon.
I am so confident in the truth, Winnie. Alam mo kasi, simple at straightforward lang ang role ko. I just have to tell the truth. Yun lang, unvarnished truth. And then sila, ang laking problema nila, kailangan silang mag-imbento. Ako, buo ang tulog ko. Malinis ang konsyensya ko. Buong-buo ang tulog ko.